we go. Hello.
Merry Christmas. Happy July 4th and happy
Christmas. Happy July.
second day of Christmas in July with All Strung Up with Tony. Y'all, I forgot my hair again. I'm telling you.
It's been a crazy morning.
It's been a crazy couple of days since Aunt Peggy got here. I don't know why, but like we got the kids off to camp this morning.
The last one's there.
They were the last ones there. My little card would not work at Dollar General for their snacks, and it just was crazy. Am I live?
It's crazy.
Am I live? There we are. I am live. Yay, I'm live. Okay, hold on. Let me... You guys hear me? I don't have anyone on yet.
Okay.
That's okay. We're good. It's not showing me anyone live, so if you could hit me some... Oh, it's showing me on the phone, but not on my computer.
All right.
That's weird. Do
Not
I have
me.
a double screen? Yeah.
What's it showing?
What's it going on, guys? Hold on. No, we don't.
Okay.
Just kidding. I can't see. Look, okay, hold on, back up. Aunt Peggy has me so organized, I can't even recognize my table, y'all. It's the table that's so organized, and we have the camera finally set up at a decent angle. Oh, mercy. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. Aunt Peggy's been lining me out since she's been here, and we have not been able to craft. I seriously thought we had a split screen with somebody else, because look, the paints are all lined up, the table's all, like, it looks like there's two screens, does it not? You guys need to be laughing at me and all the things, because that is hilarious. Hello,
It is
Renee.
funny.
Hello, Renee Young. Hello, Renee Clemenston. Hello, Betty Rand. Hello, Nancy Potts. She's so glad to see Aunt Peggy
Hello.
here beside me. Good afternoon, Maureen. Hello, Karen and Mary Frank and Jan.
Hello from wherever you are.
Yes, hello, Helen.
From Texas. We're grateful you're here.
Yes, hello. So, we're going to get started crafting. I'm going to try and keep up with comments. I told Mindy not to get on and spend time with her family, but I don't know if she'll listen. I hope she listens. But Aunt Peggy's going to lead us in this project. I'm just going to she's going to talk. I might add in some things once in a while. But for the most part, I'm going to just be here because I love it when Aunt Peggy comes and does these detailed projects with me. This one's not as detailed as the planner. Oh, we're doing the glue gun one first, huh? See, I would get lost. We're doing two projects on this live, okay? So the first one doesn't really have to do with Christmas unless you want to do these. This is a good idea for Christmas. You could do these as a Christmas gift, and you could also personalize them with some stickers or vinyl. If you have a vinyl cutter, you could put names on them or all the things. Hello, Ellen.
Also, if you notice, Tony always has her glue gun kind of laying around.
Right,
so this
Frank.
will help keep her from burning herself, hopefully.
Burning myself and burning my tablecloths. Okay, Mary Frank. Okay, I told Aunt Peggy when she was here, I was like, when we start building the buildings out on the property, I think that depending on, like, first the kids got to get graduated, but then I think her and Uncle Mike should retire to the property. Don't you guys think? I will help take care of them, I promise. And we can have our cows together, we can craft together, we can do all the things together, we can host y'all together, and I think it would be good. And Uncle Mike, he would be good at running the remote and making sure that we are on a watering schedule, because we're going to plant pecan trees and all the things. But she's not convinced yet. But I think it would be a good idea. I'm just saying. They could sell their house, retire,
Can I put
have
the
a little
money in the
piece of
bank?
property. Yeah, you can put the money in the bank. Have a little piece of corner over there that's yours. You can build whatever. You just have to leave it someday. That's
I
all.
want a bigger tiny home.
Yeah, you can build.
I want a big tiny home.
Jones, a big tiny home and a craft room. A tiny home and a craft home.
I want a barn for my craft room.
She wants a barn for her craft room and a tiny home for her and Uncle Mike to live in. And then they could just leave it whenever, someday. And then then I'll leave it for the next person or whatever. And then they can put the rest of their money in the bank. And then that's what I think should happen. But I'm just saying.
You
That's
never
just my
know.
2 cents.
You never know what God has in mind.
That's just my 2 cents. So, okay, what are we doing?
Okay.
I
For
don't
this
even know
project.
oh, my stuff's all over here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peggy, I thought you laid my stuff out.
I set it there for you. It should be there.
Okay, I got it.
But you know what? My E6000 is not cooperating here.
Uh-oh. I got
Do we
some.
have a long pokey thing?
Yeah, right there. You are gonna. Yeah, we're organized.
There we go.
We're
I need a
organized.
long pokey thing.
And my E6000 is over here.
Now
Okay, so what are we doing?
Okay. What you need for this, we went to the dollar store, Dollar Tree, and we got one of these glass hot plates. And we got 2 glasses to put our glue sticks in. And then we got a black, I think this is meant to go on a desk for pens. And we got one of those to put the glue gun in. And when I take the stand off my glue gun right here, it fits right down in here. And I don't think Tony's,
Yeah,
her stand can come off too, so it'll work the same way. And I got to thinking, if we had bought 2 of these, you could put water in one so that if you get glue on your hand, and I may end up going and getting another one for that reason, you have somewhere to cool it off really fast, because the quicker you can get that cooled off, the less major the burn will be. And so I like to use E6000. So that's all you're going to do. We're going to make
we got our own. I got my own. I got a precision
Yeah.
one though.
Yeah.
I got a garbage can under here because Aunt Peggy made sure I had a garbage can.
Well, it ends up on the floor otherwise.
Yeah, so we got all hooked up with the garbage can back under the table.
All you're going to do is put your glue
Hello,
on.
Regina and Deborah Nichols. Hello, Miss Caroline. She said hello to Aunt Peggy.
Hi. Just put a nice bead of glue all the
I
way
am
around.
fine. It was a rough night. It's been a rough couple of days. Honestly, there's some things. We'll talk about it after Aunt Peggy leaves. I don't want to use up all my time with Aunt Peggy working on this. What,
and then just set it on the corner.
What am I doing wrong?
Okay, you punched it open.
Yeah. But I thought it was supposed to,
Don't ask me how this stuff works.
that's not going to work. How does this work?
Where's your package?
It's right there. But,
The
I don't got
instructions.
time. Nobody's got time for this. Forget this.
It must have something to do. It goes in here, in your cap.
Oh. Well, look at that. See, Aunt Peggy, all the details, y'all. No,
The other
it
way.
doesn't.
The
I'm
other
telling you, the details
go.
that Aunt Peggy does not miss. Okay, I got my precision tip.
one.
All right, what are we doing?
Put some glue all the way around the bottom of your glass.
E6000 and
Right.
can I use glue?
Along the top
glue gun
part.
too?
Yes, you can use the glue gun too.
I'm gonna do both. Are you only gonna do?
I'm only going to do the one, and you know you need to set it out of the way and let it cure for 24 hours after you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do
it.
both. So I'm gonna do my corners in E6000.
Because she needs instant
Yes,
gratification.
I gotta have instant. So I'm doing the corners, and then I'm gonna do the sides with my hot glue gun.
You probably need a smidge more glue on there.
Look at her. She's
There you
like
go.
watching me like a hawk, y'all.
Well, it's just you want it to stay together. You don't want it to come apart.
Okay. There's that. And then I'm going to take my glue gun. Fill in the sides right here. Oh, will you stick a glue stick in there, please? Right behind us.
It's like, where'd we put them? Oh, they're there.
Oh, wait, it should still work. I don't know where. And this is going to go in between. Try not to make it too high because I want it to lay down.
Right.
But I need instant gratification. I don't want this sucker moving because y'all know I have terrible luck with glue staying where it's supposed to. Okay, where am I doing this?
On the corner.
So I'm
And
putting it in
one of
the corner.
It doesn't matter which corner, just pick
There's
one.
like little dots so you can, oh yeah. I got instant gratification right there, ladies and gents. It stuck right down. So there's no moving that sucker. So you want to make sure if you use the glue gun, it goes right down.
Where you want it.
Happy 4th to you, Christine. Thanks for stringing us out. If you guys wouldn't mind, please do string this video along. I'm gonna do try to collaborate with a couple other creators this month and maybe do some Christmas blessings. Yeah, so for like, I don't know how we're gonna do it yet, but we're gonna have a phone call later this week and try and bless some of you guys together. So string those videos along, pass them along, do all the things. Okay, I'm done talking. Aunt Peggy, where are we at?
Then you just take your little container, and this one's flat, so you can put the glue anywhere you want. This one had a little lip on it. We wanted to make sure we had it on the top of the lip. So I'm just gonna put glue all the way around. And if you get two of the other ones, you can just put it right here on the other corner.
Yeah, I think having two of the little glass jars is a good idea. And you have to use glass or metal because the plastic would melt. So,
right.
Or unless you have silicone. You could get away with silicone, but I still would be a little leery.
And then you just kind of want to put it where you think you want it.
Is that no glue? No.
I would put a little bit in the middle, but yeah, that's probably enough. Like that. And now we have a really good place to put our hot glue gun and our glue sticks. And I think I'm going to go and get another glass to put water in. And that way, if I do get glue on me, I can quench that really quick instead of dumping my Coke all over my hand.
I think we should put ice in it. Okay, I'm putting it right
next to it. Yeah, you could put ice water, make it ice water.
Okay, can I just add that what I would do? Here's the Tony. I'll string up a Tony piece to the Aunt Peggy piece. How cute would it be? This is my creativity going, and I'm sure Aunt Peggy would do something different. But what if we wrap jute around here and we put a cute little button on each side and made it all cute, and we did like some top up here and bottom here and made it all cutesy, right, you guys?
Yep, it would work. But
oh, Stephanie, I'm sorry your head hurts. I will be praying for you. No bueno. It's July 4th. That's the worst day to have a headache.
Yeah, because it's going to be loud later.
Mustard on a bun works for a headache? Okay, so
I
you guys think I
one.
should bling this out with some like rope and stuff, right? I think we're onto something.
Or even just a nice
look,
ribbon bow
so
on
where does
some
this
of
go?
it. No, this way. It will go right down in here like
that. Look.
And your glue will drip on the glass.
Let me show you my glue guns. My glue sticks.
There we go.
Hold on, let me move.
Yeah, it's right there.
Let me grab these. We're gonna hook this up real quick.
And if you wanted to, you could wrap your cord around the outside of the cup.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I need two of these because I need one for a small glue gun and a big glue gun. But look how cute! And then later, we're gonna bling it out. But how cute is that? You just don't want to drop it, but there we go. There's our glue gun stand, DIY. And then one of these spots will have the water. And you could even get a round one.
Yeah, I would put the water on the same side as your glue gun. Your glue sticks, because you want your drips to go on the
And I
glass
thought about
tray.
a round one, but I guess I would do square because I'd want to hang my fingers in. I don't know. I'd have to think about that one.
Whatever, and you can use whatever you have too. You don't have to go buy anything special.
Miss Linda, look, I got my glue stick out there, or my glue little thingy that you sent me out. I'm ready because the next project I'm gonna need it. I promise. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here because I'm gonna be using it. Because I can use mine because I got instant gratification going on over here. All right, now we're getting ready to do another. Let me put this cap on my E6000 real quick. I think, maybe not.
You probably have to take that off, yeah.
Okay.
And you'd probably want to make sure and clean that out. Otherwise, the glue will dry in there and
I won't be able to get it out.
You won't be able to get it out.
All right, so there's that.
Okay.
Gonna stick this in here. Gonna dry this. Okay, now back to Baby Jesus Wreath. This is gonna be so cute, y'all.
Okay. About 35 years ago, I made these for my family. And I had so much fun with it, and they still talk about them, even though some of them have lost them in house fires and just, over the years. But I did my original one with my great-grandmother's quilt that was too tattered and couldn't be rescued. It was just full of holes, and if you washed it, all the stuffing would come out and stuff. So he has a little piece of quilt that was my great-grandmother's, and it was like, you know, my niece's great-greats and stuff, so it was kind of fun. And then the little star, I painted a face on it. Let me move this out of the way. I don't know if you can see his face.
Tip it down a little bit. There you go.
There we go.
A little bit more.
So,
here, let me see.
yeah, there you go.
There's his face. There's baby Jesus' face. Right there. Isn't that sweet?
Okay.
So now she's gonna show us how to make it.
Yep. And if you do multiples of this, it goes just really fast. So it's fun. You get some moss. You want to tell them about all the what they need?
Oh, okay.
For the project?
Yep, I'm gonna tell you what you need. You're gonna need this is a grapevine wreath, but you can also buy the little tiny ones. I've done a Christmas in July house. Maybe we'll do that again this month. But you can use any kind of wreath you want. You can use straw, you can use these, you can use the miniatures. There's all kinds. There's, these are, Aunt Peggy has these. I don't know where she got these, but these are little wooden stars. We aren't going to use these today because we didn't have the drill with us to drill holes, because hers is like, hers is a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Then, here, let me show you. Her star is a little bit bigger, and I probably won't paint mine like that, but hers is a little bit bigger than this. But then Dollar Tree had these last year that Aunt Peggy snagged, and I really like the gold ones. But you could flip them over and use the back too and paint it whatever color you want. So there's those. We need some black wire for the top, or if you have other wire that's rusty or you want to paint wire, that's what we're going to use there. You know, I forgot to get the dowel I'll grab it while we're talking.
Okay.
And then the scripture, and she can tell you about that.
Well, you can pick any scripture because there's so many scriptures for relating to the baby Jesus, you know, being born in Bethlehem. And so pick out your favorite one that you want to share. And I picked Isaiah 9:6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. And so Tony just laid that on the printer and printed those out for us.
Thank you, Linda, for stringing along. Linda, you made some of these similarly last year? Kay said she loves the face on your star. Beth Roberts has got prayers. Please play for Beth Roberts. She's one of our followers, and she's in need of prayers right now. If you guys could do that, I would appreciate it. I think I'm getting the same comments as y'all, so I'm just, super adorable, Barb said.
And so easy, because you can do 6 or 10 in just a little bit longer time as it takes you to do one. And then you need a piece of about 6 inches square of whatever you're going to use.
And a face. You need a face. And I don't know what size it is, but it's a bigger one.
It's about a 1-inch bead.
Yep.
And we're going to paint those.
And we have 2 different colors. I bought Warm Buff, and I got Aunt Peggy Light Mocha. I think, is that the one you're going to use?
I think I'll just go ahead and use this peach.
She's going to use peach. I'm going to use Warm Buff.
This one's called Sun-Kissed Peach.
So you can pick which one you want.
Yep, any flesh tone.
I'm going to put my bead on here, and I'm going to put some glue on both sides so it doesn't spin around on me. Because it will, y'all know that. How's everyone's day? Are y'all doing anything fun for 4th of July? Teresa, thank you. Y'all, it's been crazy. But I did get the kids off to camp, and I am going to be posting. They did a sweet little video for y'all. I'm going to post it when I get off. I meant to post it earlier when I dropped them off, and I forgot because we were trying to get...
Because life has just been crazy.
Yes, so crazy. But they did a live video of thanking you guys for the things that the Amazon wish list stuff that you've sent for the apartment. and they have received a couple of things for their bedroom. And so they were excited. So they went on live and they told y'all thank you. Well, they didn't go on live. They recorded it because we were in a hurry. And so I'm going to post that. But it's so sweet, y'all. And so this week, when Aunt Peggy leaves today, I don't really want her to go, but I want to get going on the apartment. Is that terrible? I'm in like apartment mode right now. So I want to, when she leaves, she's going to drop me off at the apartment. I'm going to go in and vacuum because Mara's hair is everywhere. And then I'm going to start, I'm going to take my camera stand home and I'm going to start working on a bunch of stuff at the apartment, and I'll probably go live as I do it because you guys are on this journey. Like, I need to put some stuff away in the kitchen, and I need to do, like, you know, we need to start getting those chairs ready to paint because we got to get that table going because I want to surprise the kids. I want the kids to come home to the apartment completely put together. I know their wish lists are out there for their bedrooms. I know my daughter's gotten quite a few things. Jackson was like, I don't think I go on live enough. I don't think they know who I am. Bless his little heart. He was like, did I ask for too much stuff or did I put the wrong things? It was so sweet. I was like, no, you know what? I bet people are just so busy and no one's really looked at it. And if not, it's okay because when he comes home, I'm going to like get some cardboard and make some, I don't know, scriptures on them and try to make it as nice as I can for him. Good afternoon, Miss Patricia. The brush holder. Where did you get your brush holder?
Well, I've had this forever, but I think I got it at Michael's. So, unfortunately, you can't get a lot of things right now.
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
Yeah, we went to that fireworks show last night.
Oh, it was amazing.
It was amazing, but the drive there was not amazing.
No, it wasn't.
Our little GPS system, we put Carolee in charge. Don't tell her I told y'all this story, but we went like 40 miles out of our way. Poor Aunt Peggy, her gas.
Well, it wasn't that we were late. That was the
we were
bad part.
late. That we saw beautiful scenery. We did, but we did like a half circle all the way around Canton. And then when we got close, it said 8 miles from Canton to her house. Really?
Yep. Really?
And we went 50 miles out of the way. 50 miles.
Okay. You're going to need a dot of
Hey.
white and black paint.
Sonia, it says I can follow you. I'm going to try and follow you and see if it doesn't show up as from fire to clean slate this time. How are you, sweet friend? How are you, everyone? Sonia from Sonia She Shed Sensations is here.
Hello.
I'm going to hurry and dry my little Jesus thing head. You know I hate doing my dryer on my lives, but we got to get Aunt Peggy on the road so she can get to Uncle Mike for 4th of July. And we haven't gotten to craft, y'all, and I feel so bad.
But we got some stuff done.
But we did get a lot. We did get some stuff done. I just can't keep up with Aunt Peggy right now. But I am gonna see her this weekend, I think. So we're gonna do some pipe clean. She's gonna do pipe cleaners, and what else are we gonna do?
Hocus pocus.
Oh, we're gonna do a hocus pocus thing, and something else.
Okay.
Hello, Becky.
You just want a little pink to do the cheeks.
Oh, your page switched over, Sonia. How is that? Hello, Miss Diane. She said, hi, Aunt Peggy and Tony. Caught your yesterday's live and replay, but so happy to see you today. You've been missed,
I'm
Aunt
so
Peggy.
happy. Thank you for thinking of me.
She said, I said, they miss you, Aunt Peggy. And she said, it's good to be missed, but I miss them too. That's what she said. I said, well, we got to figure out how to get you on. I got to figure out how to get her techie. She's going to do my face for my baby Jesus. I kind of like her color. Yeah, you are. Yeah,
I always make her do her own.
No, I'm not
so
doing
she
it
learns
today.
something.
You already have moss. Are you going to do another one?
That's mine that I came with. Here's mine.
Oh, you're doing another
I haven't
one.
put the moss in yet.
Oh. Well, I guess I got to do it. Are you going to do it?
I'll put your
no,
cheeks
she's
on.
gonna be doing my cheeks. I'm gonna answer comments.
There you go.
Let's see. Happy 4th of July,
They could stand to be a little bit darker. Because you can hardly tell that I put cheeks on there.
So far you don't like it, Sonia? No choice but to learn something new? Oh, great.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Here we go. Here we go, Facebook. Here
I think they need to be a little darker, don't you?
Yep, a little bit darker.
We need to find a darker.
There's a bunch.
Yeah. Let's just pick one of these reds.
Mix it.
Yeah, mix it up a little bit.
I think I'm going to get my star out of here. I think I'm going to do a gold star. Do you guys think a gold star is good? I don't even think I'm going to paint it. I think I'm going to leave it. Do you think the glitter takes away from the baby Jesus, though? That's my only concern. Yeah,
well, stars
I think
are
it
gold.
will.
Stars are gold.
I think I'm going to do...
There we go.
Should I leave this gold or should I turn it around and stain it? What do y'all think? Because it's going to be hanging above Christ. It's going to be hanging above our baby Jesus. Mine is.
Why don't you stain it and I'll paint mine. I mean, leave mine glittered.
Okay.
And then they can see
I'll do both. And then I can turn it if I want. Okay, so do we see your real hair? Yes, Jean, you do. Yes, you do. Right here. I'm not ready to show y'all my baldy. Like, it's not all baldy, but it's not all baldy
really
at all.
Short.
It's really short, and some spots are baldy. Okay, and I have a story. I'm really wired right now. I took some medicine.
Those
There's
are
our
the little cheeks.
That's mine.
Yep.
She did my cheeks. I think that's all she's going to do for me, though.
Well, for crying out loud, the eyes are just 2 dots.
Well, I know, but they could be too far apart or too close together or all the things.
It'll be fine. First, we're going to do white.
I know, Mary, right? You guys, and look at my eyebrows. Like, I don't even have any eyebrow stuff on. And look, like, well, you can't see the top, but look at that. It is coming in like crazy.
It's growing fast.
It is. And it's like, but I'll tell you, Aunt Peggy is here to vouch for me. The chemo is definitely still getting out of my system, and I'm still dealing with the side effects.
It does take a while.
Because I cannot eat anything without, like, I'm like, she's like, let's go get something to eat. And I'm like,
that's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, she likes to eat a lot. And I'm like, can we just get something, like a frozen dinner?
Give me yours and you blow it around.
Okay, deal. I'm like, can we just get like a TV dinner and go to the loft or the house because she's like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to use the bathroom. I'm like, yes, every time. Every time, y'all. Oh, Valerie's on. She said, jumping on. Hello to the dynamic.
2 dots for eyes.
Valerie said, hello, jumping on to the dynamic crafting duo.
Thank you. You dry them both at the same time that way.
Mary, I do, but I want to get it to where it's not bald, like the spots aren't bald. And then let me tell you my story when I stop this darn dryer. I'm sorry, y'all. And Peggy has to get on the road, so I have to hurry and dry it.
Did you touch it?
No?
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
See right there, the eye poked out. We'll sand that a little bit.
Yeah, Aunt, that's why you're here. You're helping me.
We'll just sand it a little bit. While she's doing that, I'll talk about, you just get your, where'd the moss go? It's in my lap. That's where it went. You're just going to take your moss, your Spanish moss, and take out a nice big handful. And then you're going to kind of spread it out a little bit.
Do you have one of these?
I do.
Okay.
You're just going to kind of spread it out and make it into like a little
Nest.
Little round nest. And then we're just going to glue that right on our wreath.
Now, later, would we spray it if we wanted to keep it together, or do we just leave it?
Well, this one's been like this for 35 years, and I never did anything to it.
I can't believe she still has that for 35 years. What would I do if I still had stuff? Oh, Carolyn says, it's nice to see you again. An adorable craft. Okay, so let me tell you about my head. Not my hair, but my head. Well, it affects my hair, but it is my head. So right now we're going to put the moss on our little wreath.
And there you need however much you want.
Well, I don't want that much. I got like a fluffy head here. I need this much on my head. So Jackson and I were picking up the property, right, the other day. Oh, and I still need to show y'all that. After the before and after it was brush hogged. We were picking up the property and we moved a piece of wood.
Ooh, that was scary.
Box, and there was copperheads. Do y'all know what copperheads are? They're snakes.
Scary snakes.
Well, I went to go get a shovel, a sharpshooter shovel, because I do have that, like, beside on the property, because I know I need that, right? Well, when I went to grab it, I brought my head up. I did not have my hat on. And I hit my head on the edge of something. I don't even know what I hit it on. Y'all, I put like a big gash in my head. So not only am I trying to grow my hair back, but I put a big old gash in my head. And of course, whenever you hit your head, you bleed more.
She saw stars like
the
cartoon.
It took me like, Jax was like, Mom, are you okay? Are you okay? I was like, yes, I'm okay. Just let me sit here for a minute and just let me collect my thoughts. And he's like, but Mom, I said, no, I just need you. It's like I said, just let me sit here. Because those copperheads, you guys, they're snakes, okay? They're very poisonous snakes. And so they got chopped up into little pieces. Little pieces, and then the brush hog came through and chopped them up even some more. And it was not fun, but they're dead. I'm sure there's more, but because we haven't been out there and it was so high, I'm just thankful because Jackson was actually reaching down with his hand to help pick up the piece of wood, and I'm so grateful he did not get bit. Yes, they are deadly, Patricia. They are deadly.
You don't want to mess with one.
Claudia said, hi, you two. Happy Independence Day. The more breathing your scalp can do, the faster the spots will fill in. Is that really? Okay, it breathes at night now because I don't freeze. Hello, Judith. How are you? I let it breathe at nighttime when no one can see it. I just don't like the really short hair, y'all. I really don't. And I'm going to tell you something. This is just the honest truth. When I have my blonde hair on and my roots and all that, my numbers are triple. Why is that? Then when I have a ball cap on, my numbers are not as high. I don't know why. And I haven't figured it out if it's the lives at night or if it's the blonde hair. So I got to do an experiment. Because if it's the blonde hair, then I got to keep wearing the blonde hair. I don't know. Isn't that funny? Yes, it's funny. You guys have to laugh.
It's funny.
Because, I don't know, like, you know, they say, I wrote a paper about how when I was in college, how babies recognize the difference between
black dots in the eyes.
Pretty people and people that aren't so attractive, like attractive people and not so attractive people. I know that sounds really bad.
Vain.
No, it sounds vain, but I had to write a paper on it, like a research paper. Because it had to do with psychology. Oh, look, I have eyes. Baby Jesus has little eyes. You guys can't see it, but you'll see a picture. And
if you wanted to, you could use those teeny tiny wiggle eyes. They would be kind of fun, too.
So I need this, right?
Yes, you will need that.
I'm going to start working on it.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait. We're going to follow directions. Okay, now we're going to take our felt. Sorry. So with that story, I was just saying... is it because I look better with blonde hair or just hair at all? Because I don't know how I'm going to look. I don't like how I look with short hair. I really don't. Like, this is like super, like, little tiny short hair. Probably the lives at night, Mary. Are you just saying that so I'll wear them with no hats? Oh, you like our shirts today, Jean?
Thank you.
Guess what, Miss Jean? I want to go home and start my chairs on my table so bad. I think I might today when Aunt Peggy drops me off. I think I bought a Dollar Tree drop cloth, the plastic ones for my patio, and I think I'm gonna sand them. I'm gonna borrow the sander from the shop, and I'm going to sand a couple of them that need sanding. I'm going to take all the cushion things off and clean them all up, wipe them down really good, and then start painting them and start. Oh, and I'm going to do, I don't know that I'll have you guys on live the whole time, but I think we're going to do some. Oh,
She's going to have fun.
we are. I'm so excited to get that table done. Oh, I'm so excited, Miss Jean.
And then I took a little piece of Spanish moss and made a little ball, and I'm going to glue it to the top of his head.
Hey, Miss Yvonne. Miss Yvonne with Southern Divines and Finds is
Hi.
on. She's in the house. Welcome. It's the time of day, Elizabeth, you think? How are you, sweet friends?
People are home from work and
Well,
done
it's
with
late
dinner.
at
and
night, and I feel terrible because
they're done with dinner and are kind of
lives at night
Yeah.
have, lives at
Being
night have more
relaxed.
competition.
and
Also,
then I
maybe
need a little bit
you
of
feel
moss
prettier.
on the
So
top.
you know what, Kay? I think that has something to do with it. I do have, I think I feel a little bit more confident, a lot more confident having hair again. And so, like, and being, like, I don't know, I've never been blonde with dark roots before. And I just having hair at all right now. So and it's real hair and it feels good and it makes me feel good. And so that might have a lot to do with it because I feel like my lives are more, I feel more encouraged and I feel more encouraging to you guys when I am that way. So that might be it too.
This could be.
I'll stop talking so she can help us get through this.
Well, no, you need to tell your story.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna take your. It's about a 6 or 7 inch square, and I just use quilt bat because that's, everybody can get that. And you're gonna fold it.
Oh, I thought it was felt. It's not felt. Whoop! That didn't work. My instant
You didn't-
gratification did not work.
That's what I was afraid of.
Just don't say
I'm
it.
a big fan of
Aunt Peggy,
E6000.
don't say it.
I didn't. I just said I'm a big fan.
You were afraid of it. She was afraid it wouldn't work. It didn't work.
Okay, you're gonna fold up a little triangle, like about, not halfway, maybe a third of the way. And then you're gonna roll the 2 sides in and make like a little burrito.
Oh, a burrito.
So like this. And
Oh,
we're gonna put a dot of glue in there to hold it shut.
Baby Jesus looks like he has a mohawk.
Add a little more.
Yeah, we're gonna have to add some more. He almost looks like he has a mohawk, and that is so disrespectful. We don't want him to have a mohawk. We want him to look very el natural. Use my little glue paddle because I am not getting burned today. Not by this anyway.
Because we don't have our water yet.
Yeah. Okay, that's better. Now he looks like he has a toupee.
And of course this came unwound. There we go.
So if you're hopping on, we are making a wreath with little baby Jesus in it. Aunt Peggy brought this up, and so now we're going to do a burrito.
Yeah. Mine, of course, unrolled, so
Hold
it's
on,
not
so-
matched now.
Hold on. So what am I doing? Folding.
Fold it up about like so.
Mhm.
And then turn in your 2 corners.
Uh-huh.
And this kind of makes the little
I'm gonna
body.
glue it as I go.
And then you can, either way you want to,
Okay, I'm
you
gonna
can do
glue
it one
as I
way
go.
or the other way. It's
Okay.
totally up to you.
I'm gonna glue it.
It's not hard.
I'm gluing mine as I go, y'all. If you can see that.
And I got mine uneven, so I'm going to take my scissors and trim it up. It's called, easy peasy, don't sweat it.
But her lines and me matchy. I'm telling you, the dynamic duo, and Valerie nailed it really well.
There we go. See, I just trimmed it right up, and then you can hardly tell. You'd have to really study that to figure it out.
Okay, and then we roll it and glue it. I think it's easier for me when I glue it.
Yeah, you can do that too, because then you have your hands free.
So, like that.
And if you wanted to, you could leave your head on a skewer and just poke the skewer down there. And that way it would
That would
pretty
give
much
it
stay
some
in place.
form, yeah.
So I think I'll put a little dot of glue on here and do that real quick. And where's them?
Wire cutters.
Because I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to go.
Idea.
I don't want to go to the hospital and have to have surgery.
No. Yeah. Let's not do that.
You know, I just left a little bit on there, maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
Oh, I use the pointy side. We don't want
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's going to be in its head, right?
See, I do. So, yes, this is a weakness of mine. I like to make it.
She obsesses.
I obsess over it. And then that's called, and Peggy, the official word is OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder.
Yeah.
And I do, because then I'm like, it either looks exactly how I want it to, or I'm not doing it, or I just throw it in the trash.
And then I just put them in there.
Oh, but I might not be able to do that because I glued mine.
There you go. That's good, right there.
Like that? Is there enough to put his head down in though? There you
Yeah. And you just glue it right there.
go. Okay, so I'm gluing him in.
It's my little burrito. I'm going to add a little more glue so that the cotton stays down.
I didn't know that this was called batting. I really thought we were buying felt.
cotton.
No wonder why it was so expensive. I could not figure out why this was $6.97 a yard because we only got a little piece. But I was like, goodness, the felt has gone up. Isn't that crazy?
No, it's a cotton bag.
Lives at night have more competition. Also, maybe you feel dirty. Blah blah blah. I got that one right. Thanks. Hi, Susie from Denmark. Hello, Janet. The wig doesn't make me who I am.
No.
You're a wonderful. You guys are so great. Beautiful friends of mine. It's been a year since I've seen you in person. Elizabeth, I know. We need to find $35 plane tickets. It's my turn to come to there. I want to come and
You're not going to find $35 plane tickets
to Vegas?
Right now. No, right now you're not.
I want to.
Well, you can
How
want
did you get yours to fold up?
What do you mean fold up?
Like that.
It's just sitting. The moss is pushing it up.
Okay.
It's just sitting
so
there.
I'm gonna put my baby Jesus is not as big as yours, but okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. In fact, it's better if they're not all exactly the same. If you did 10 of them, they would all be different. Just so you know, their faces would look a little different. They'd all have their own little personalities, just like babies.
Do I glue it on?
Yep, I would glue it on.
Okay.
I haven't done that yet.
I'm putting a bead of glue, or a big long line of glue. I'm going to put it right in the center of my little wreath nest here.
And then where'd the wire go?
The wire's right here. Sorry.
Okay.
We have black wire we found at Walmart. Yeah, poor Aunt Peggy. She's used to having Hobby Lobby, Harbor Freight, Lowe's, Home Depot, all the things in Sherman, Canton. No, not so much. Walmart, Dollar General, a week, Dollar Tree, and that's it. But we do have the bomb trade days, but we didn't get to go see it because I couldn't handle the heat, which makes me so sad. But she can come back in September for the retreat. September 3rd. Saturday, September 3rd is our fall retreat, you guys. So start planning now because I really want people to come and see us and do the retreat. It's going to be the same price as this last one, but I really want people to come, and there's plenty of time to plan, to drive out. The weather won't be bad. You can maybe catch a good plane ticket. I don't know, but I really want some friends to come and hang out with us. And she'll be here to give instruction on all the detail stuff.
We might do our hocus pocus stuff.
Yes. You will get there soon and you will go faster than I think. It's already grown super fast, I feel like.
You're going to take a piece of wire and just wrap it around.
Claudia, that's true, because y'all on the West Coast are definitely...
I should have made it a little longer so that we have more.
I'm going to do it here.
We're going to get a longer one.
Longer one. Yeah, I want a long one. I'll use this for something else.
Exactly. Nothing ever goes to
I'm gonna
waste
cut my
in the craft
scripture
room.
out a little bit. While she's doing that, I'm gonna cut my scripture out. I just copied hers on my printer, so it doesn't look the greatest, but I was trying to get live and not be too fussy about stuff because I don't want her driving late on the highway on 4th of July.
I don't want to be out with the drunks.
Yeah, and Uncle Mike misses her. He misses her so much, you guys. Next time, I told him in September, he better come. I'll have a TV, I hope, by then for him. I think that this would be cute with stamping on it. Like the, what's it called? Like dusting it or whatever. Like you call it. What do you call it? What's it called when we put the stamp on it? Oh,
are you embossing or?
No, not embossing. I wish I lived closer to come and help you, but seriously thinking about stopping and visiting with you and your children on our way back down to... Yes! Yes, Jean, I hope so. We'll have dinner at that table. We would love to meet y'all and visit with Jen Star. Yes,
okay.
We
That's
will.
much better.
That would be amazing.
There's your wire.
Oh, my wire.
Just wrap your wire, make a little spring.
We're using the paint bottle as our little holder.
And you're gonna put this.
I'm wrapping it like that. I'm about to take out Aunt Peggy's eyeballs if she didn't have her glasses on.
You're just gonna thread it right through your wreath, and then twist it so that it's nice and tight on there.
Whoop. What are we doing?
Put it through your wreath, and then twist it.
On the top of our bit head, right?
Yep.
Oh, you didn't glue Baby Jesus on yet.
I didn't, but it won't hurt nothing.
Okay.
Either way.
Right.
Either way, it won't hurt nothing.
There we go.
It's not rocket science, thank goodness.
See, can y'all tell that I like have a huge, deep respect for Aunt Peggy's crafting because she, to me, she's like, I love her and she has like the best ideas and
I have a laid back attitude about it. There's no
she could
right
make
way
the
or wrong
retreat,
way.
but we have our first great grandbaby being born in late October, so won't be going
Wonderful.
to our winter home as early as usual. Oh, Jean, I wish you could
That's
too.
sweet though.
But we'll have another one. But I'm so excited for you. I sent you that message. Does she have a name yet? You'll have to message me her name. My grandson's going to be born in October. Maybe we can do a prearranged marriage. How would our kids like that and grandkids? How would they like that, Miss Jean? I don't know. My little guy, we don't know what his name is going to be.
Jesus in.
But his daddy's a firefighter and his mama is a recreational therapist and she's a redhead. She's super cute too. Hello, Miss
I'm sure
Nancy.
they'll come up with something cute.
It will take Aunt Peggy about 2 hours.
Yeah, almost 2 hours.
To get back to Uncle Mike. Thanks for the prayers for safe travels. Yes, you guys, will you please keep her in your prayers? Yes,
You're so
Jean.
sweet.
Isn't that funny, Jean? About our grandkids. And yes, your great granddaughter and my new grandson. So what are we doing?
I'm thinking that is just a little bit wide.
What's
big.
wide?
This is a little bit big.
Oh, she's changing things on me.
I'm thinking it's a little too big, so I'm gonna rewrap it.
I'm gonna just turn mine.
You can do it however you want.
I'm turning my wire, y'all.
That's why I said there's no
plugged in. Yes, I am plugged in.
Did it come?
Y'all,
I know,
sorry.
I've been making good
Hello,
contact.
Debbie.
Okay.
Your twin grandbabies are coming. Well, we need to have a baby shower party for everyone.
No kidding.
Have y'all heard of the new grandma showers? There's
No.
a shower for everything now, y'all. I think it's so cute. Like for new grandmas, they have like new grandma showers and they get them like books and wipes for their house. And, or if they live far away, they do like stamps and envelopes and all the cute things. I think it's such a cute idea.
It is a cute idea.
It's another way for small business owners to make money, I guess. I don't know. Or big business owners. I don't know. I don't know who thought of it, but it's cute.
These had a foam dot on the back. I just took it off, and I'm going to put some glue on there and glue it to my wire.
To stain mine. Where did mine go?
I don't know.
I think you took it.
No, I got mine out of the package. See, there's two missing now.
Take it.
But here's another one. We'll find it later.
We'll find it.
Yeah, we'll find it later. Not a big deal.
All right, so I'm going to stain mine, and then I can twist it back and forth, whichever way.
Very carefully. Do not stick your finger in the hot glue.
Okay, I'm going to reach over here and get some stain. So I'm going to use my Tattered Angel Color Wash Tint. It's French Toast. It's my favorite. I am going to start experimenting, though, with paints and the watering down paint, but I want to do it in different colors. Like for Christmas in July, I want to do like some, you know, the colors that I started my Christmas planner yesterday. We got to work on that too this week, but
she's got a lot to keep her busy.
I have so much, and I'm so excited because I don't have to leave the apartment except for to take Mara to the bathroom. I don't have to go get Carolee to work. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to go. I just have to be with y'all and do my scripture study and put things away, make things, come to the loft and do my lives and create. And what?
And make things pretty.
And make things pretty and create. And I'm so excited. I don't have to feed kids. I don't have to, no, I just get to do my own thing. And I haven't done that in
a while.
Long time.
I don't know why, but I'm going to add a little bit of this.
Because it looks naked if you don't. So mine is going to be the wood color with some of that too. So we're decorating our stars to put above our wire. Aunt Peggy, prayers for your safe drive back to Uncle Mike.
Thank you.
Diane said thank you. Nancy said safe travels. Everyone's going to be praying you're going to have a safe trip.
I will have one.
Oh, I forgot to switch that laundry.
Well, when we get done.
Darn it.
It'll be a few minutes.
Wait till I show y'all. I'm going to show y'all later when we're at the house. I have this idea. I want to make a mock clock. It's not an actual grandfather clock, but I'm going to show y'all. I asked Jen to keep her eye out for some junk pieces. Ooh, I like the stained one. I like it.
That's what I said. There's no right or wrong way.
Actually, I'm going to put a button on the back.
That would be cute.
Of mine.
It'll help hold it on.
Yeah, I think. I'm going to use the foam.
There we go.
Put the wire on.
I just have to put my scripture on now. Okay.
I got to figure out how I'm going to make my scripture roll. Okay, I got to get a button.
I thought we were going to use the skewer.
We are, but I want a little bit thicker one, I think. Because mine's bigger than yours. I don't know. I need to...
When I made these 35 years ago, they had these little wooden rolling pins.
Mm-hmm.
And they made the perfect scroll. And they don't have those anymore.
I'm about to make one.
Yeah.
You just gave me an idea. But look, there's my stained star over my baby Jesus. And then the back, I'm going to put a button on it just to make it look like finished. Oh, buttons. I don't have any buttons by me. Just kidding. Not. Yes, I do. Hold on.
I was going to say there are buttons everywhere.
Oh, no. We picked them up.
Yeah, but they're all in the jars.
Okay. Here we go.
If you had the small beads, you could put them on the end of here. And that would make another
Well, here's
scroll.
what I was thinking. Was taking this one and cutting it and then adding that and then staining it.
Well, I don't think it's going to hold together well, but you can try it.
We're going to try.
Unless you drilled it at the end that
Dowels
this could
would
stick
work.
in.
Miss Yvonne. How's your house coming? How's the house plans coming, Miss Yvonne? I haven't seen any notifications come up lately.
I do have some beads. Do you see them over there in the blue tote? There's silver and gold.
Yeah, you want them?
Well, I was going to see if they'd fit on here.
Oh.
Because they would be about the right size.
Oh, yeah.
At least they can get an idea from that.
I like that idea. That would work as my scroll, you mean?
Yeah. But these aren't big enough. But these are about the right size beads.
Oh,
See, but they're too small. They're little tiny beads. You'd use those to put on the end of a toothpick would work. But we don't have one of those. So
a toothpick?
that would work perfect. And you could have a little scroll.
I don't have any.
I don't know. You might have
I
a
do
matchstick.
somewhere, but I do have a matchstick.
I don't know if those would work.
How about a matchstick, Miss Yvonne?
I don't know if it'll work. I think it's smaller.
And it would match the glitter on the back of the star.
Yeah. Nope. We need a toothpick.
What if we just glue it on?
You could try that.
No, not that one.
They don't stay when you glue them on. That's the problem.
Too big. Here, you talk for a minute. I'm gonna go check the loft kitchen real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep.
You talk.
Well, we're almost done.
You talk.
Well, I don't know what to talk about, for crying out loud. I don't know what everybody's planning for Christmas, but she's talking all the way to the kitchen. So, let's see. I've been doing this kind of stuff for a really long time, and I've been helping Tony for a really long time too. I've known her for probably 35 years. Most of her life, it seems like. 25 years, I'd say, I've known Tony. And I've watched her kids grow up. It's kind of fun to see the changes that are happening in her kids' life, the kids being born, and just the new generation that's coming in. I'm excited about the babies being born. It's a blessing, even in these hard times. It's a blessing to have new young people come into our lives. So babies are the best. My mom would always snag the baby, the first thing. She didn't care. Total stranger in the market, she'd go up and talk to the baby.
I'm back.
And she's still doing that.
If I didn't find a toothpick, but I did find
See,
a
you
little
split it.
Copic stir, and I'm gonna see if I can cut it.
I think I'm just going to use this little dowel, the skewer, and roll mine up on that, and then I can add the beads when I find it, because I know they have plenty of beads around the right size. I just didn't have them here.
Woo! That almost took out Peggy's eye. That almost took out Peggy's eye out. You got it?
We don't want any more flying accidents.
No. Okay, I can't. Okay,
there's one.
Looks terrible. Okay.
See, now you need a bead on there.
Yeah, no, I definitely need a bead on there. This is not what I was planning on doing, y'all. I was just gonna...
There we go.
Thank you. I'm gonna stain this, though. It doesn't really want to stain very well. If I had burnt umber, it would... Which I thought I did, but I don't know where I put it. Anyway, I'm staining this, and I'm going to roll my scroll up on it and then glue my scroll on.
And like I said, you can use any scripture that happens to be one of your family's favorites. You want to hand me the one over there?
The what?
The scripture. Did you print me one out?
No.
Oh, no, go for it.
No, I can print you one out real quick.
Honey, it's fine. Go for it. I'll just use this one.
I'm sorry. I didn't... Oh, there is one, but it's not a very good copy.
That's okay. We're not going to worry about the small stuff.
Here. It's not even... Here, do you want this one?
No, go for it. Finish yours.
That's how
Finish
selfish I
yours.
am, y'all.
It's good.
Oh no, we're freezing. Nancy, thank you. She said I've been such a blessing. Oh, you've been such a blessing, not me. You've been such a blessing.
Oh, thank you.
She has. I miss her so much, you guys. And we don't get to talk very much or all the things. And I was so sick that I kind of cut off from everyone. Just kind of like I cut off from y'all. I cut off from everybody. The only ones that saw me were my kids. And I'm sad about that, but
It's understandable.
it's where I was at in life. Like, but I'm back.
It is understandable
I'm back.
because sometimes it just takes, you know, we need our space.
There's my little scroll. It definitely needs beads and more stain on it. And here's my other one.
There we go.
I wish I had a little bit more paper to roll on it. You know, another thing that would work too is the little painter's rolls that we use for our little rolling pins. There's Aunt Peggy's. And I'm about to have mine. My scroll's way long though. I'm gonna have to like bend mine. It's
Or
kind
wrap
of
it this way. There you go.
I don't know.
Put it around the side. There you go.
Hold on. So I'm gonna have to put mine
I just wrap it around like that.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna glue it down in the middle.
I'll start with the two ends and then decide.
You guys see what I'm doing?
Okay, I'm gonna hold that till it
Thank
gets
you.
set up there.
Like that. And then I'm gonna put some bead or a bead of glue in the middle and put it down in the middle. Yeah, you think? Or twice.
Once.
Oh, well, I just did twice. You said once, I did twice.
Whatever.
There we go.
Like I said, it's a small thing.
There.
I'm just
It's
letting
kind of cute.
it set up.
I want to see what the gold beads would look like. Can I have 2 gold beads, please?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Actually, I think I want wood beads. I'm gonna get some wood beads. 1 second.
They probably would have fit on here.
Yeah, but I have like these little. Whoops.
She's over in the craft closet bin.
Is this for yours?
No.
This for me.
But that's okay. You could just drill those out, but that's the right size bead.
Mm-hmm. Here, you need some.
Mm-hmm. Well, you would need 4.
Oh yeah, I need 4 here. I'm just gonna put some stain on mine, and then I'm gonna glue them. Actually, my stain is these wipes are. I'm gonna use my paper towel because these wipes are really wet. Everyone with me still? Hey, Sue. She said, hey, Aunt
Hey.
Peggy. So happy to see you.
Hi. Hi.
You guys get to double dose her. Hopefully all goes well. I'll be back in Sherman next weekend. I've got to go and see the doctor.
Darn.
Yeah.
Necessary though.
Necessary, but I don't want to go. But he told me I have to come, so
No ditching, huh?
no ditching out. And then I'm gonna get together with Aunt Peggy. We're gonna do some pipe cleaner, vintagey peoples.
And
Jean says I will have to try and make smaller versions of this craft and place it on my Christmas tree. Oh,
yes.
Jean, I'm gonna do another small one because I did some small one. I did it like when I very first started. And I'll grab it if it's okay. I'll show you the wreath size that Aunt Peggy uses.
Yep, they're
And
over
we'll
there.
do it this month because we're doing like ornaments and all kinds of things for Christmas in July. You guys are going to be seeing quite a bit of me because we're doing Well, this week especially because
the kids are gone.
The kids are gone, and I want to get the apartment all put together before they get home. And that's why I was going to say thank you again for those who have gotten stuff for our wish list and who have gotten stuff for their bedrooms so far, because we're slowly getting stuff in for their bedrooms, and that means I can surprise them, and you guys can help me decorate their rooms before they get home, and I'm so excited to do that. And we have a good start because they have their bedding and they have some lights. So there's like the top. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I'm feeling about these. I don't think these beads were big enough.
No, they're not. The hole definitely isn't. I tried to get them on there, but it just didn't work.
Here, you want to put the lid on that, please?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we don't want that everywhere.
No,
don't want to wear it.
Too expensive.
I don't want to wear it either.
Oh, I'm so... Hey, Mindy, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be on here. I told everyone you were not supposed to be on here, and if you came on, you were going to be in trouble. You're supposed to be with your friends. Hello, happy Independence Day. No one came physically to Christmas in July, Nancy. No one was here physically, so we didn't do that. And I think I have 9 for the virtual one. I don't know why. I thought maybe more people would come or sign up. I still have a few kits that I
only a couple
could
though
probably put together because I didn't order. I mean, I didn't, because I didn't have that many sign-ups, so I didn't buy. Like I didn't plan for too much more. I'm waiting on a couple things for the kids to come in.
You'll burn your fingers.
Yeah, let's not do that. But I'm excited. It's going to be super fun.
There we go.
You guys are getting the fudge and all these cute little snack packs and these awesome kits. Okay, there's mine. So my star is stained. I have a scripture. I have a grapevine wreath. I have my baby Jesus right here. I have my scrolls. These are very sad scrolls. Wood things. Thank you, Mary. That was just yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was today too, Mindy. Well, then why weren't you on my live? I texted you a long time ago. Girl. So I texted, Aunt Peggy brought me a project that we're going to do. Probably, I don't know if we're going to get to it this week or next week. But it's through a Etsy shop. And I contacted the Etsy shop owner, and she's going to give us 20% off kits. Here's your star. And I'm going to introduce you to that because the Christmas in July, okay, so there's a couple things I want to say before I get off of here. Teresa, you're on a type of chemo pill for 5 years, and when you eat, you have the same issue. Oh my gosh, it's terrible, Teresa. I am so sorry. It is, man. Everyone's like, you need to eat. Yeah, I know I need to eat, but if I'm not close to a bathroom, I am not eating or drinking anything. Anyway, I'm sorry, Teresa. I'm sorry that that's happening. That's hard. What was it? Oh, so we're gonna do this. The thing with July is that we worked on 4th of July early in June. You guys really can't see it behind me because the camera's tilted today, but because I like to do Christmas in July. I like to listen to Christmas music, which I'm probably going to do at home when I'm working today because my kids aren't there to gripe about it. I might drink some hot cocoa as long as I'm close to a bathroom and it's sugar-free, which will make it even worse. But I love the giving spirit, and the Christmas in July thing has always been a real deal for me. Even way before I had my page, which I haven't had my page that long, but I just love it. I think it's so fun. I think it's fun to bless people in the middle of the year just for no reason. You guys have done an amazing job. You started early Christmas, July, and blessing my family and I so appreciate it. The kids' wish lists are up for Amazon. We're trying to get their room done before they get home. They left this morning. They're at a youth camp for the week. They get home Saturday. And so I'm trying, I'll give you guys a tour now that we have Wi-Fi. I can actually take you through the whole apartment. So when I get things picked up and organized today, I'll go live and we'll start working on some stuff, maybe put some things away in the kitchen. I'll show you my ideas for putting shelf liners in the cabinets, all the things. So there's that. So I want to focus on, my goal is to go live every day and do some kind of a Christmas project, whether it's something to do with a scripture, because that's the reason for the season, something to do with an ornament, some kind of DIY craft that you can use to give as a gift for Christmas. Just like yesterday, we did the planner. I know we didn't finish it. We just started, but we have a lot of work to do on that still. And then I want to do like a gift wrapping session so that we can have fun ideas to gift wrap. And then I also was wondering, do you guys want, I know July is here, but are you guys interested in me doing an auction with all of the stuff that I made? If you are, let me know with hearts. All the July 4th stuff, the Independence stuff, all the, let me pull these back out just in case you guys forgot. I mean, there's quite a few projects. You guys can't see the top of my palette, but in my other videos you can. But we have all of these projects and stuff that we made too. The USA, all of these. So if you guys are interested, when I go live later, we'll decide on a date. And we will do that. And I will get these packaged up and we'll do an auction. Me too, Sue. I'm so glad we got to spend some time together, even though Aunt Peggy's probably going to go home and tell Uncle Mike. She didn't get to craft very much, but she did get to love on me, and it's been a long time since I've gotten that.
I feel like we got things accomplished, even
we
though
did.
We didn't.
And guess what she brought me? She brought me a crock pot. Yep, she did. I can mark that off my list. I did not have a crock pot yet. Red, white, and blue all day. See?
Yeah.
So, that is, thank you for stringing out the blessings, Miss Sue. So if you guys are interested in that, I will do the red, white, and blue auction. We'll talk about it later when I go live again and pick out a day. And I'll start putting it in my lives. Mindy can help me pin it. That might help me get some stuff, like food and stuff for the apartment when the kids get home. That kind of thing. Did we make fudge, Elizabeth?
No, we didn't get it
We're
done.
going to do it this weekend. We have everything in the kitchen, in the loft to do it. But I want Aunt Peggy to get on the road, and it's almost 3 o'clock, and she still has to take me back to the apartment. Sorry, I keep looking at my phone, but crock pot cooking, right? I'm going to go home and I have this little tiny piece of meat I'm going to put in the crock pot when I get back. So yes. Those are the things that I have going on in my head. The junk bag mystery things go out this week. We have the Christmas in July virtual going out. We have, Mindy is going to help me get in the comments. We're going to get I have to design the flyer, the sign up thing for monthly subscriptions are going to start back up with a different setup in August. Those will be opening back up, and the mystery junk bags are going to continue monthly if you want to sign up. There's only $50 a month. What else was there?
I don't know.
Oh, the retreat in September will be September 3rd. That's going to be geared towards like Halloween, like orange, white, black, all the fun. It's a cutesy kind of not scary type thing. I don't know. I think that's, my home will smell delicious. I know. I'm so excited. I'm excited. And I won't have to leave, so I can actually eat. And I just have to go out to take Mara. So that's it.
And she ate really good yesterday. I was surprised at her appetite's picking back up.
I know. And I only have, tomorrow's my last day of the steroid medication, you guys. Last day. So lots of things. Again, I want to thank everyone for being here. Thanks for watching the replays, for stringing our video along, passing the blessings, all the things. I want a special thank you to Aunt Peggy for making the drive up here. This is the second time she's come to see me. The first time she came was when I very first moved here. Her and Uncle Mike came up to help me make sure I was putting my septic in the right spot, because Uncle Mike was an engineer by trade. And Diane said, we love you, Aunt Peggy. See you soon again. Safe travels home.
Thank you.
Have fun at your pool party and cookout, Miss Diane. And Terry says, love you, sister.
Have a happy 4th and celebrate America.
Yes.
We're so grateful to be born here and to be here for those who have migrated. It's a beautiful country.
Yes. So, all right, everyone, we're going to jump off and get her out of here and drop me off. And then I will see y'all live in a little bit.
Probably
later.
Yeah.
Love
tonight.
you guys. Probably in my PJs, maybe. Love you guys. We'll see you later. Happy 4th of July, Independence Day, and Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye. See you soon, right?
Yep.